Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and it helps out the YouTube channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the time and effort that I put into these videos, and it helps out the YouTube algorithm to push it out to other viewers like you that are looking for the same information, and it helps out more investors be equipped for the next day. So not only does it help out the channel, but you push the video forward to another investor like-minded like you, looking for the same information for the same reasons that you came across this video. So I really appreciate that. And before we jump into CLOV stock, Clover Health Investments, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the two home runs of the day were DYAI and OGEN. I talked about ECOR and AEI, and that turned out to be 3 to 5% jumps as they fell and jumped back up, and also 5 to 10% jumps. But our home run of the days were here with DYAI and OGEN. So DYAI, talked about it in the pre-market, had a nice jump, pulled back towards the bell, and took off 40% plus at its highest point, guys. Phenomenal way to start off the Tuesday. And OGEN, I mentioned it over in the pre-market. It was actually consolidating after its first run, and it jumped up about 10 to 15% plus, pulled right back down with volatility, jumped right back up, and towards the bell, it took off for another 20% plus jump of a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to become part of this and you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us, and we look forward to having you join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. So let's go ahead and jump into the chart here of Clover Health. So CLOV stock, Clover Health Investments, is a stock we've been watching together for some time. This turned out to turn into a bull trap because you could see it pull downwards. Bull trap again, continues to pull downwards, but now it's consolidating and trying to fight back up, right? The question is, will it actually continue to push up from these lows? Because I've asked before in previous videos, especially when we got pretty close to 750, if this would break through 768, 770, and reach 750. A lot of investors have said no, and that is a support level that I've been watching, and we got pretty close today. It reached 784 at its lowest point, guys. Now, the fact that it actually bounced off of that and pushed back up, it shows me that there's investors interested in this stock at these levels, because every time it reaches these levels, it has a nice little bounce, and it seems like whales and large investors are taking a position because they're looking at this from the larger perspective, not the more narrow, because it could pull down. It is possible. Now, 750 is a very important support level in my opinion, because if it gets broken through, we could head towards 7. And if 7 gets broken through, between 7 and the lowest point of the 52-week range of 631, or even if you want to round that down 630 to just narrow it down to a full number, it is something to watch and pay close attention to. But right now, this stock has had jumps and pulls down. So my question is, could this jump up and pull down again? Do you guys see this heading towards 770 and breaking through it, or that turned out to be the bottom and we won't see that again? And this is a huge opportunity pretty close to that low that we won't see again, because it won't reach 770 or anything below it. I personally believe if it breaks through 770, we could head towards 750. A lot of investors would disagree. So I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below and what others are thinking and feeling. And was this a bull trap? Because this did run up pretty fast and just as fast come right back down. That is something to be aware of. And that is something that a lot of investors don't really pay attention to in the charts, because you don't want to look at it or you don't want to believe it. So I just want to point it out, and I just want to see if others are seeing it or believe it as well, or this is just something I'm seeing and I'm incorrect. So I do look forward to seeing you guys challenge me down below on that information, or those of you that agree and want to piggyback off of what I state. So 770 is key and 750, but before getting there, today's low was 785. you do want to keep that in mind and pay close attention to that moving forward, because that is one step closer, if that gets broken through, to those lows that I've mentioned before. Now, to the upside, this stock is pushing upwards, and right now the highest point reached in the day is 804. But beyond that, the highest point before the collapse today, as you could see here, is right up here at 814. That would be significant to let us know as investors where the momentum is going, and if the bulls are pushing upwards, that would be key. And then beyond that would be one of the highest points that we've seen this week, and that is 851, and then right back up here to the 870s, and then heading towards $9. But before getting to any of those highs, the first level is right here, 804, and then right up here at 825 and 814. But before 825, which is the highest point of the day, it's this highest point before the collapse that will be significant to let us know if the bulls are building momentum back up to the upside and pushing closer to bullish territory. Because obviously right now this is in bearish territory. Even though I don't have the 50-day moving average pulled up, we are below it, and that will be something to watch carefully moving forward if this continues to pull downwards or build momentum to the upside. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends so they can receive the insight as well. And I'm going to share with you guys a ticker symbol right after this of a video of yesterday. Actually, I put it towards the second half of the video, and it was MEDX. And I actually even gave you guys a bonus stock, EDU, and we're going to see how it performed. And those stocks actually jumped up nearly 50%. Not EDU, but MEDX did, METX. And this is a stock you definitely want to be watching. You want to look at this chart together so you could see how it performed, guys. So after the S&P 500 index reaching newer highs, it's now having a cool off going into the Fed meeting of today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be very important, so keep that in mind and pay close attention to it. Now, the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys is a recap on one of the stocks that I mentioned yesterday. And yesterday in the aftermarket hours, it was sitting close to 40 cents and some change. I stated the closer this got to 40 cents or even down in the 30s, it was going to be an even bigger opportunity. Well, it lasted very short around that area, and it spiked up to highs here of 67 cents from the aftermarket to the pre-market, right? Then it pulled down back to 48 cents and some change after the market hours opened up, about an hour after the bell, and it shot back up to 64 cents. So from yesterday to today, it went up nearly 50 to 70% plus, and today after the dip in the run, about 50% plus, guys. So this is a great stock to keep on your radar moving forward. Do more research and due diligence. I also talked about EDU, and that was a bonus as I was talking about this stock. So definitely watch them. They could go even lower. These are speculative stocks that are becoming near worthless, especially in this penny stock range, but also presenting themselves to be huge opportunities. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below on MEDX, METX, after watching yesterday's video and how it reacted today. Did you watch it? Did you see it? And what did you see in the charts that you liked or didn't like? And what are you seeing moving forward? I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.